It's evening in Nairobi, and as the day's activities conclude at the Africa Climate Summit venue, another event is getting underway in the city's center. Climate activists and filmmakers have organized public screenings of climate films from across Africa to illustrate the impact of climate change on the continent and its people. Ken Kigunda is communications manager at Climate Story Lab Africa, one of the exhibition's organizers.
We thought, how do we then engage the common person or every other person who is concerned about climate into this conversation that are already going at the African Climate Summit. And we thought the best way to do this is through storytelling. And films have powerful impact in terms of how they communicate to people.
The 5-day event, dubbed Cinema Tao Swahili for Cinema in the City, aims to screen at least 9 different films about impacts of climate change to African communities during Africa Climate Week, which ends Friday. One is Thank You for the Rain, released in 2017. The Kenya-based film shows how climate change is affecting rural farmers in semi-arid Kigunda County. The audience, which included summit delegates, welcomed the initiative. Reisele, Verhoeven, an exchange program student at the University of Nairobi, attended the screening.
This is really nice. It makes stories very accessible. It's very cozy to sit in the city and watch films. And since it's also climate themed with the climate summit, it's really nice to be here at this point, at this moment, and to see this happening.
For Doreen Chepkirui, a delegate at the Africa Climate Summit, the film is a new experience.
For me, it's the first time seeing a film like about climate change, and it's a very creative way. The way I've said, it's a very creative way because people see the real impact.
More than 10,000 delegates are attending the Africa Climate Summit in Nairobi. Organizers of Cinema Tao say they hope to inspire citizens to action on climate issues.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So by watching these pictures on movies, moving images, and listening to the words and seeing the actions that people are taking, you become an activist yourself. So we know for sure that films are the best mediums to use for whatever change that you want to see happening.
At least 15 heads of African states are among the delegates gathered in Nairobi for the inaugural Africa Climate Summit, seeking ways to combat the effects of climate change on the continent. And Cinema Tao is also helping to educate the public on the climate change issues that Africa faces. Juma Majanga, VOANews, Nairobi.